Cut things
So
anyway,
yeah, of
right,
course,
so
mate. Yeah.
Should I put something on?
Yep.
It's a bit probably bunk this one.
Yeah. No. Fine.
What? Yeah, well, me belt. And me belt. Any buttons going up?
You got some serious looking kit here, though. Absolutely fantastic. Yeah, if you just want to introduce yourself, who you are. Again, just talk to me, not the camera, and you know, if you're uncomfortable, just I'll stop. You know, anytime you want. Like, don't worry about it. So, who are you?
Right,
Yourself,
yeah. Yeah, you want me naming it? Yeah,
Aye,
right.
just.
Yeah. Hi, I'm Will Stodart, and we're currently patrolling the 7th Battalion of Royal Northumberland Fusiliers. Mostly due to family history. I had a great uncle who served in this particular battalion.
All right, okay.
He was captured in Dunkirk, spent the rest of the war prisoner of war camp.
Right.
However, the history goes, a few of them got back Dunkirk. The battalion became a home-based battalion until 1944, when they deployed 27th of June over to Normandy. Most of them were heavy machine guns, as you can see. The Vickers heavy machine guns, and the battalion was split up, and they would do fire support for a lot of the other units, but like heavy mortars, 3-inch mortars, over 303.
So were they more of a supporting role? Were they the Northumberland Fusiliers?
Yeah, so they were Northumberland Fusiliers, but they would also support a lot of the other regiments at like a higher level that they needed to.
And I noticed you got 7th Royal. I'm familiar with the Fusiliers, like Northumberland, but you got the 7th Royal. Were there any other regiments within the Fusiliers, or?
No, that's it. Initially, they got the Royal Charter because they were Northumberland Fusiliers.
Yeah, that's.
I think it was in 1937, 38.
Right.
When they became Royal. 37, 38, they became the Royal Northumberland Fusiliers.
Okay.
Then later on, because I served in the Royal Regiment of Fusiliers when they amalgamated a few more, I served in the 80s to 1990.
All right, okay.
So that's where the progression goes.
And where were you sort of service thing? Were you in Germany or?
First post in Berlin.
Berlin,
Came
yeah.
Across the Capric for 4 years.
Yeah.
Northern Islands, Cyprus, Falkland Islands.
Oh wow, okay. Yeah.
After I came out the regulars, I joined the Territorial Army as a medic.
Okay.
Served 201 Field Hospital in Newcastle.
Wow.
Made sergeant with the artillery, and then another unit. In between that, so
You got some history there.
yeah. So my son started off with interest with bits and pieces that I had from the past.
Okay.
And it's grown since I left the reserve forces.
So you're still obviously just you know keep it up, I guess, for more for educating the public.
He doesn't drive, and I just come down and
Right.
educate.
Okay.
Just pack up and
Do you want to talk a little bit about the weapons you got on the show then? These are the Vickers you were talking about.
Yeah, Vickers machine gun.
Were they done in the northeast, weren't they?
Yeah,
Or with
went
it,
on-
I'm thinking the factories.
Used all the way through the First World War. This one particular, this is a copy, original tripod,
Yeah.
but a copy.
Okay.
The other one's, I think, Australian. Dated 19, number, Simon? Date? 1942.
And how did that one differ from the this one?
Well, both exactly the same. This is a copy gun.
Right.
This is not a real gun.
Okay.
Which it's very hard to tell the difference. But
Yeah.
that's not a real gun.
Okay.
But that is the original tripods, but not the real gun.
Yeah. And the kit you've got over there, you've got a,
Yeah, it's just a bit of a mix-up of like what troops throughout like the war would use, all the different types of weapons and.
is that a commando rucksack thing?
Well, yeah, it's a rucksack. Commandos tend to use them most of the time, yeah. But,
Okay.
Yeah, but it is. That's what they shoot. Not the best bit of kit. Body armor came in later in the war. Not the best, but at least there is some sort of bit of protection plates.
When was that introduced thing? Do you know the body armor?
Body armor came into play in when? 40s, early
44, I think.
44.
Just after the invasion.
Yeah. Yeah. Was it particularly like for D-Day, like, or just as it happened?
Don't know. I can't remember if I've seen any. Trying to find
It's normally-
pictures. Yeah.
Normally at Arnhem, and the glider pilots had them.
All right. Okay.
So in case it got crashed.
Yeah.
Flashing.
Then later in the war, they kind of whoever get their hands on them.
And is that original? That poncho? Not the poncho. That camo there. Yeah. That's it.
It's an original Belgian one, but it's not British, but it's near enough the same pattern camouflage.
Because they go on eBay for some price. Those
Yeah,
ones like
they do,
those ones like
Everything's a fortune now. It's
yeah.
gone up.
So you got your Bren.
Yeah. Bren Mark
Two.
2 and Bren Mark 1 with the drum magazine.
And you got the drum magazine on the top. That's the ones that the LDRG were they kind of ones that nobody else wanted. Were they part of the Navy guns? No. Okay.
Sustained fire for aircraft and stuff, but
Yeah.
it's heavy, cumbersome. So if you
Aye.
only get 30 rounds in one of those, so
Yeah. I think Sterling were looking for some guns, and they were just like in a storage. And just a few more about these. I'll not keep you too long. So you've got quite a few Sten guns there, like.
I'll let you do that.
the first one's Lanchester.
Which
Lanchester.
Okay.
Predominantly Navy use.
Was that from the days from the World War One? No, it looks like a German.
Yeah, I think a lot of them are copied. So quite heavy. A lot of brass fittings. 50 round mags, isn't it? Yeah, 50 round mag.
And they were Navy, yeah.
They're predominantly Navy. I
Okay.
believe.
Oh, there's some size mags, like, aren't there? I didn't think they got to see that much action. Yeah. Yeah. I'll move the camera away if you want. If you won't be on the camera, you got this. Yeah.
Two.
Yeah.
Mark 3.
Yeah.
Mark 2 silenced. Mark 5. Mark 5 silenced.
Okay. And when were they just? Were that more for the resistance, the silencers,
No,
or?
that's used, airborne troops got those to shoot, didn't they?
Yeah, mainly had
And I presume
special forces.
Special forces.
Oh, okay. Like commandos,
I
special
think there is
forces.
some evidence that there was somebody, SAS or SBS in the Falklands with one of
The
those.
bottom one.
The bottom one, yeah. It's documentary evidence. That
In the Falklands.
In the Falklands with one of those.
Really?
Silenced. Yeah. Because they took the same 9mm round as what the newer Sterling submachine guns took.
Okay.
So, but obviously it was fixed silencer using it.
And you got the Tommies over here. You got a round drum.
You know all the different marks on those, I'm saying.
So
The top one.
is the original M28 version.
Yeah.
Then the second one is an M28, but the front grip's been removed to save money. And the bottom version is the Model 42. When America joined the war, they cut costs. They adapted it to save money.
Was it a British invention? No, and the Americans. It was American.
All
Yeah.
American.
Was it the old from the gangster kind
Yeah,
of
that's
period
top-
with the
top-
drums?
Top one.
Yeah. And the one at the very end is you bottom. You got the is that the
That's the American
US
M1 carbine.
carbine? That's the word I was looking for. Okay.
So they're all original except the top one, which is a copy.
Okay. And you got some revolvers at the top there as well. Like yeah. Was that standard issue for officers and I think was it tank crew maybe?
Yeah. Webleys, two different types of Webleys. Fusiliers. We've got the Browning High Power, which
Yeah.
is the only weapon to be used on both sides.
Okay, I didn't appreciate the British
the
used
Browning
them.
High Power. Yeah.
Okay.
So that was used by both nationalities on both sides for both wars. The other one's the American
Colt 911.
Colt 911. So you've got the Browning, and you've got the Colt 911.
Very similar.
For British, a lot of the medics got issued
Right. Okay.
defence for themselves and defence for the patients.
Yeah.
So they were issued the American one. It's a Browning. Once again, that's an airsoft cheap weapon.
I've got a few airsoft kind of thing. It's just
And
nice replicas.
That's an
aren't they?
original. So
Okay.
if somebody points to them at you, what do you?
You would know the difference, like I. Yeah.
Little, you know.
I see you got some German weapons in your collection as well. Is that the STG 44?
42, but that
42?
that one's technically.
Oh, the MG 42, but this
yeah,
the
yeah, that's STG. Well, that's a copy. The MP40 is a copy. The two Mausers are originals, and the MG42 is technically a 53 because it's post-war made, but it's got the original wartime parts.
nice. Yeah, I love that. That was the kind of the start of the Kalashnikov, was it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But if that was real, we'd probably have to have like a guard on it, really, 'cause it'd be worth a fortune.
Yeah. I've got one in there, and just the 303s there. We'll wrap it up.
Yeah, so we've got. Start the beginning. This is the P14, which is more like First World War, but was issued to the Home Guard. And the SMLA shot the Enfield magazine. It's First World War in the Second. Number 4 was a replacement for this one, Second World War. This one's been converted into a shotgun,
Okay.
which is the same as this one.
When would they be used? Those like the shotguns?
It'll be like Home Guard.
Oh, Home
Post-war.
Guard. Okay,
Second.
right. Yeah.
This one's technically an original First World War battlefield relic that I've rewooded and took a grenade launch on.
Yeah.
Then you've got the jungle number 5 carbine Enfield, which is shortened and lightened, fighting the Japanese in the jungle.
Why was it shortened? Was it just because of the foliage?
The
or?
foliage, yeah, so we weren't catching on the trees and everything.
Right. Okay. Yeah.
But because it got rid of so much, it kicked back because to blow your shoulder out.
Right,
So that-
okay.
So it didn't last very long, and that's another same as the first one.
Okay. That's great. I'll wrap it up there and I'll have a chat. And what was the name of the group? you
Yesterday's
represent?
Heroes.
Sorry.
Yesterday's Heroes.
Oh, sorry. You got the Royal Northumberland.
Yeah, when 7 Northumberland Fusiliers, but the
But the
group,
group-
overall is Yesterday's Heroes.
Right. Okay. That's great. Thank you very much.